Si me despierto al alba con ese olor petricor,
it's strong and bitter.
Que es resiliente al dolor.
I arrived to New York sort of as a vacation that I was taking, and like I had already been working in theater and on TV. I had bands, so like I had the experience and the exposure. So I was just like, okay, maybe this is just what I need to do. And then I met Johnny from the Williamsburg Salsa Orchestra right there, like 3 months in. He told me about his idea about this wonderful salsa orchestra that meets, that are indie rock covers in salsa arrangements. So I thought that was like mind-blowing. I was like, what is this?
I've been a bad, bad girl. I've been careless with a delicate man. And it's a sad, sad world when a girl will break a boy just because she can. Don't you tell me to deny it. I've done wrong and I want to suffer for my sins.
Salsa it's such an underestimated genre sometimes. It's so much more complicated than people think. There's so much to learn, and from how the three different patterns of drums work, like the timbales talking to the congas and the congas to the bongos, and then the bell comes in. And then I had to improvise, which is something that I've always loved to do. But it wasn't like, oh, scabadoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's just like not like that at all. It's just like you have to say something. You have to say words that have a meaning, and you have to be on clave. It was just like, what?
Always, always, I will always love you. Tú me haces sentir aquí en el alma. Estando a solas contigo. Me siento libre, me siento en casa, me siento en mi hogar. Tú me haces sentir. Cuando me hablas, me tocas, me acurrucas, me abrazas. Solas contigo. Cuando estoy sola, 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 sola a tu lado. Tú me haces sentir. Tú me haces sentir aquí adentro. Estando a solas contigo. Cuando estoy solita a tu lado, mi amor.
I think the New York scene is different from the maybe the Buenos Aires scene, mainly because of the international factor. That is a real game changer, because here you're just like meeting and working constantly with people from all over the world, and that just entails you having different conversations and like asking about people's culture and what their music is and like what their political view is. I don't know, like from the smallest thing to the biggest. And also the level of musicianship is amazing. And not that it's not amazing in Buenos Aires, but it's just mesmerizing to watch people from like literally every corner of the earth come here, and you can play with them in like a jam session or a recording session or a band.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Por quererte, por amarte, por desearte. Ay, cariño. Ay, mi vida.
Well, Sempiterno is a project that is pretty unique in the sense that, I have my solo project, and then aside from WSO, and then Gregorio has his solo project with his music. And from the get-go, we were like, okay, this is gonna be a project where it needs to be fun and not stressful, and it just goes on the side, you know. It just goes on the side with like what we're doing, and it's just adding an artistic element to our lives. I always had like, you know, bands that were like 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, but like 11 is like it's like a game changer. And then Sempiterno being like the most stripped down group that I've ever had, being just 2 people with different instruments that we switch around, makes it like the complete opposite. Makes it like a super intimate experience where you feel literally naked, and you're like, I'm only counting on like you. It's just like, all right, let's make this work. And it's just as beautiful in a completely different way.
Olvidar las reglas y callar el juicio.
Alguien que te encienda, que pinte tu día, muerda tus fronteras, lama tus heridas. Alguien que te quiebre, rompa tus esquemas, derrita tu escudo a fuerza de poemas. Y tú serás mi mejor error, la recompensa de mi dolor, mi desatino más acertado y más atrevido. Serás mi dulce complicación, mi salto al mar, mi contradicción.
House concerts are definitely like something that we with Sempiterno we started doing because we were just trying to like give it a twist and do something different. Like, you know, it's always about the venue and about selling tickets and about, I don't know, going sound check or not, and then like, do we have a curfew, like we have to like be over at this time. And so we thought, like, how can we make this more relaxed and make it like an experience instead of just a concert for people? In this city of New York, where we're like, so many people feel lonely, you know. Comes the winter and like a lot of people get depressed or down, and like there's less gigs for us musicians, and like it's easy to just like maybe spend days in your home if you're a freelancer. I think it's important to create different outlets for people to connect and go experience art.
And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby.
For my lonely nights, I love you, baby.
Trust in me when I say,
Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you.
It's important not to feel that you're alone in the struggle, you know. And if we're all like wanting to make music and bring art and inspire other people and make a change somehow, you can't do it alone. You have to like be working and feeling that, okay, it's a movement and there's other people doing this, like I'm willing to connect and like let's play a show together, let's have a double night, or let's have a house concert, or let's write together. No matter what, I think it's all about connections. I think it's all about putting yourself out there and meeting people. Be curious, like asking them where they're coming from, how's their food, how's their music, like not only bringing like your thing to the plate, because that's great and that's powerful and it's beautiful, but it's all about the big puzzle, you know, that you're going to put together with all the pieces that you're going to find. And the only way to find other pieces is by connecting with other musicians, and you'll always be beautifully surprised by the things that people can add to your own music, or just to your soul, you know?
miras y quiero saber si es recíproco. Si estás junto a mí, me siento así. Me late el recuerdo cuando no estoy cerca de ti. Nunca quiero dejarte ir. Mi corazón late así cuando pienso en ti. Cuando te evoco en mi mente, en mi boca también. Me muero tanto por besarte.